The following is a Nightfall Media production. For more information, check out nightfallmedia.io. Star Wars Nightfall is a not-for-profit RPG actual play podcast set in the Star Wars universe. Nightfall claims no relationship with Disney, Lucasfilm, or any of their partners or affiliates. Nightfall can be found online at starwarsnightfall.com or twitch.tv/StarWarsNightfall. The following episode contains strong language and simulated acts of violence. Listener discretion is advised.
May the Force be with you.
The war between the Republic and the Separatists rages on. With no end in sight, both sides look to desperate measures to end the conflict. After a heated battle with the Dark Jedi Aegis Vulnero, Jedi Padawan MAL'IA has been captured by a bounty hunter known only as the Hound. After tracking the Hound down to the starport, Jedi Knight DAELEN GAULT finds her partner, ENEB RAY, lying in wait. You're listening to Chapter 18 of the Book of Daelen Gault. The Book of Daelen Gault stars Rob Hunter as Daelen Gault, Richard Caposell as Kinari, Justin Chapman as Kreedo, Paden Castle as Quroc, and myself, Zakk Saam, as the Galaxy Master. Paden, question of the day.
Question of the day.
If you existed in the Star Wars universe, which species best represents you as a person?
Wookiee.
Yeah, that's fitting for you.
I don't know. I think we did what species
Tall, large, and hairy.
Best represents you. It's a good question.
Thank you.
Oh, man.
Gungan.
Oh,
Maybe.
I think Gungan might fairly represent me because I love water an unhealthy amount. I like
I think
swimming.
based on the way I look
I'm
human.
Nice, good one, man.
Just based on all of the attributes of a human.
I'd probably be from Alderaan.
So yeah, I was picking a planet. I don't know. I feel like I'd be a Nabooan.
I would definitely be a Gungan.
Nubian.
Nabooian.
Yeah, we should.
My family is all like way old English ancestry. And that just seems like a super Englishy.
I'm going to go with Dathomir.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
The tattoos.
That's fair enough.
All right.
If I got to pick one like personality-wise, I think Syrian.
One of those.
They got two brains. Coneheads.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know they had two brains.
Yeah.
Yep.
What do they use the other one for?
Yeah.
Baiting.
Math.
Brain dedicated.
Go away, baiting.
Porn storage.
Movie.
Justin?
Oh, I said Gungan.
Oh, sorry.
But
Gungan.
but I was.
Could you please put your hair into like two ponytails that flop on both sides of your head? Just. There you go.
I don't know how.
I'd probably be a Sarlacc pit, to be honest. I'm just kind of a void that likes to consume.
I don't know what else I would be though. I just can't think.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Oh, I'd be a sand person.
What species?
Tusken.
What species is Yoda? Because I like the
He
sleep.
doesn't have a name.
It's just Yoda species. I think there's like a fan fiction or non-canon, not even legends or canon or legacy canon, but it used to be referenced as the Will, like WHILL or IL. I don't know.
The will.
But I don't. I think it was someone who had thought it was interesting to have the pun, the will of the Force.
Well, Lucas had said at one point that the story of Star Wars was written 100 years after the events by the Wills. And people just attached it to Yoda. Yeah.
Interesting. Didn't know that.
Oh,
I just heard it said.
I would like to be a Yoda because he seems like a hermit. Sometimes I'm a hermit myself.
He's got to
That's
figure
what
it
I mean.
out.
I feel like I'm not. I'm very like social
Mm.
and artsy, and I don't know what. There's not really any creative social.
Twi'lek.
Yeah, I'd be a Twi'lek dancer. Throw my Laku around. Yep, I like attention. Yep, Twi'lek.
My man.
Oh,
But the male forehead is so gross.
It's like bumps, right? So two big boobs on top of your forehead.
Yeah, it's the little Nicky boobs.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. And on that note.
So last time we played,
Nothing significant happened, right?
I don't
think we left hinging on the precipice of
nothing bad happened.
danger.
Yeah, nothing.
Oh, wait.
Nothing was revealed at the beginning either.
No, nothing at all.
Yeah.
something about a sister.
Talked about the weather, I think.
Am I wrong in saying
There was a lot about the weather.
is Kreedo's sister pointing 2 guns at us right now? Is that what something like that? No.
Yeah, I think so.
Kreedo rolled 2 nat ones. I remember that.
Yeah, you remember that. Yeah, I did.
Of all things to remember.
But no, yeah, in all seriousness, Kreedo decided to drop a bomb on us as we were about to leave into the sandstorm and found out that we were looking looking for his sister, not just my Padawan, explaining his shrouded interest despite any down payment.
A shrouded interest.
And then he led us to the Bounty Hunters Guild and we snuck in, and everyone that we were going to meet, well, not everyone we were going to meet, but everyone that was meeting with the Hound was dead there.
Yeah, paid some of my debt too, so thanks.
Yep.
Yeah, actually we did a little bit.
Yeah, thick roll.
Thanks,
We
thanks,
then
Gru.
asked you to lead us to our ship, and you didn't,
I did not.
but you led us to
Their
the
ships.
other starport,
It led us to something better.
where
Our death.
I guess
Maybe.
the 2 of them snuck aboard. I almost said Gruel. That makes me sad. Jesus. Quroc and Kinari snuck aboard
Quroc will never be enough.
and opened a smuggler hatch where we found the man we can only presume is ENEB, the spouse of the Hound.
Yes.
Oh, I've played Sabacc with him, and that's definitely him.
Oh, okay. Definitely ENEB.
Okay, so you two are standing over him, and he has his pistols drawn. He does not say anything.
I have my pistol drawn.
Would we have heard the name Eneb?
Shouted
You would
by
not.
the Hound.
Yeah, you shouted by the Hound.
And
they
this is
kidnapped
definitely
Eneb.
the ship we saw.
Yeah.
I presume you're Eneb.
He looks at you a bit confused. How do you know that?
I remember hearing someone say punch it back on the asteroid.
So, Kinari, he's going to look at you. Shit. And you're going to notice him start to pull the triggers. What do you want to do?
Okay, so as a swift action, I am going to draw my lightsaber, and I am going to trade my movement action for a swift and activate lightsaber defense. You can use your lightsaber to parry your opponent's attacks, gaining a +1 deflection to your reflex bonus until the end of your next turn. You must have your lightsaber drawn and ignited to use this talent. You don't have to gain the deflection bonus if you're flat-footed or unaware of an incoming attack. Block is for melee attacks, though, right?
Yes. Yeah, you took block because we were fighting a lot of Dark Jedi last season.
In his defense, I was like, I just fought Dooku. Let's go. And he was like, all right. I know what I'll practice.
Can I actually, instead of doing that, can I use a... I'm just gonna make a normal attack at him. I can't make a double attack because that's not a full attack action. So 27.
That will hit.
This dice used to be so cracked. It's like the liquid core ones. And it's heating up. It's getting good.
Can I go for his weapon specifically, or one of them?
Oh,
I would say on a crit, maybe.
A crit, maybe?
Yeah, not on an actual attack or a normal
Okay.
attack.
Then I'm just gonna attack him normal.
I believe there's a force power disarm. When I looked it up, it was like -10 to your attack roll to shoot a weapon out of someone's hand.
So that's 16 damage. And then I'm going to... What is it? It is... I'm going to spend a force point to make the target flat-footed until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
The arches of his foot just flatten out entirely.
So you bring your lightsaber up high and then just bring it down right into his leg, and it will deny dexterity to his reflex bonus for the next turn.
All right. I'm going to try to range disarmed the pistol pointing at me.
God damn it.
Okay.
Awesome.
I have an ability for range disarmed.
Okay.
All right. So that's going to be 24.
Okay, so he's denied his reflex, but he gets a +10 on his defense. So a 24 will not hit.
Okay.
Force points?
Yeah. That's an additional D8.
Yes.
Four,
No, 6.
so unless you have
Six.
strong in the force.
You get to roll 2 and take the higher one.
6. So that's going to be 30.
That'll match.
Ho, ho, ho!
Damn, son.
So you take a brief moment, you line up your shot, and you fire, and you launch this gun out of his hand, and you see him just start shaking it, as that stun blast hits his hand, and he struggles with the pain from it.
Now, I suggest you just put the other one away.
Kreedo will hear the gunshot, but Daelen will not.
I'm more focused on looking. There's ships flying around. The sandstorm's still settling down. It's loud out here.
He's dropped the left gun. He still has the right. He is going to, you're going to watch him take his left hand and reach into a pocket. He's going to pull something out and drop it. And the room is going to begin to fill with smoke.
So like him.
Constitution saving throw?
It's not poison. It's just obstructing your view.
We're just fighting blind now. And knowing this dipshit, he's probably got some visor or some shit. He's going to be like, just be able to see.
Okay.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
He's going to take a shot. Will miss you. You hear a shot go off. I guess you don't see the shot.
Do I feel like the heat go past me?
You feel the heat go past you. And the fog lights up orange. And that will be the end of his turn.
Oh.
Atmospheric.
Shit. Well, I heard the shot go off, so I'm going to... Do I see Daelen in the distance somewhere?
I was like crouching by some crates, like just away from the ship. I imagine, like hopefully if there was within like 30 feet of the ship, I would hope, but I don't know exactly.
While you guys are standing outside, the dust storm is beginning to cyclone itself in the circular port area. So there's just dust going around the border of this facility.
Okay.
Just open my jacket and take off like a flying squirrel.
Yeah. Like the Mos Eisley starport where the Millennium Falcon's parked, it's a big old circle.
Once I'm high enough, how do I roll to Princess Leia fly into space to Alderaan?
I'm going to go in the ship.
You go into the ship and you are met with completely opaque white smoke and the smell of something burning.
The smell of something burning.
Would he be able to see the lightsaber at all through the fog?
No,
Damn.
It's that thing.
it is that thick.
What's in a condensed room?
Yeah.
I imagine the lights in the ship are also on, so I imagine all the fog's just lit up.
Okay, so I can't see anything.
No.
I'll try to perceive something. Anything at all.
I mean, there's no chance of a TPK here, so you guys all go down. I'll just go find Malia.
One way to look at it. Or we're leaving you to have a fun one-on-one with the Hound.
29.
Exactly. Thank you.
29?
Yeah.
You do not see anything.
Damn.
Blindness is blindness.
Shit. I'm just gonna walk out the ship then. I can't. I'm not going into that.
You walk in, wave your gun around, and go, fuck that.
I'll wait outside with my gun drawn and ready.
That is me, and I will do
So
a
you
perception.
watch Kreedo enter the ship, and then a few moments later turn around and come back out.
So everything looks fucking hunky-dory. I am going to do a
And then
perception check.
so he walks back down. He's still kind of at the top of the ramp, and you see smoke start to just swirl around his ankles.
Okay, so something is off, but I'm still going to use my perception check, especially with the fact that there's smoke or something going on. I am thinking maybe ambush, not realizing that it's already jumped. I am going to do my best to scour any, like, prioritizing, like, if I'm picturing, like, battle for the original Battlefront 2, like, ring starport.
Yeah, that's
So,
exactly what it is.
I'm going to look up at the edges and see if I can see any gun barrel peeking down or anyone looking down on us. 21.
You do not see anything.
Damn.
This shit is tense.
I am going to, I think, still move towards him. Like, just stepping out, looking around. And just, Kreedo, I feel exposed out here. What's happening? And that'll be my turn.
What is your reflex?
My reflex is 24.
So just because you didn't notice a gun barrel doesn't mean that there wasn't one. A shot that you do not see the origin of is going to hit you.
Yeah, I figured.
Fuck.
Kreedo, what's going up?
You're going to take 30 points of damage.
Boom.
And you don't know where the shot came from.
Where did it hit me?
In the back.
Damn.
Boom.
Do I see like anything at all? I just hit the sky. Is he close enough that I could possibly see anything?
You can hear him attempting to go
Sure,
by
this
you.
makes sense
Can I
thematically.
make a perception check to see where I hear this coming from?
Yes. That will be your action, though.
That'll be my whole action?
Yeah. I mean, you can move in swift, but
Okay.
you can attack or you can make a skill check.
For a swift action before I do that, I am going to use the power of Battle Strike.
Let's go.
I'm going to make a use the Force check, which I believe I get a 5/5 +1, that's 11, and then a 5, that's 16. I get a plus 16. That one. But that still totals out to a over 16 DC. Gain a +1 force bonus to your next attack roll made before the end of your next turn, and deal an additional 1d6 points of damage if that attack hits. And then I'm going to search for him. I am glad I got that out of the way. 17 plus 5, 1, 2, 29.
You know that he is shooting the gap between you and Quroc.
I used my swift, I used my action to search for him, and I move.
Yep.
So I'm going to use my movement to position myself. So is the cargo bay and the entrance to the ship right there, or is there another way to get to the front of the ship from the cargo bay?
There's only one way to get there, and the shuttle or the cargo bay would be back towards the engines.
So if he's trying to shoot the gap between us, would I be able to tell generally where he's trying to get to?
Yeah,
Where is he trying to get to?
behind you.
Just behind me?
That's all you'd be able to know. You're not familiar with this ship model, and he is. This is his home.
That's fair. I'm going to try and get ahead of that and get around him. Can I make a tumble, I believe it's called?
I think there's an acrobatics ability. You're gonna move at half speed.
I'm assuming he's got some sort of vision on.
You can move in half speed and not run into anything, or you can move at full speed and risk running into something.
I'm more concerned with him getting an attack on me.
Okay.
So could I tumble past him? So I'll just get like behind where he's trying to get to.
You could try, yeah.
Okay. What would I roll?
It's your decision whether you want to move at half speed and not run into anything, or move at full speed and risk running into something.
Okay. I'm gonna move at full speed and risk it.
Okay. Give me a perception check -15.
Perception check -15.
Yep.
I believe I have a +12 to this, so it's only a -3.
Oh, cool.
0. I rolled a 0.
You are flat on your face, prone.
Okay. Quroc, he's trying to shoot the gap between us. So you get some of a rough idea of like where he is.
So Qroc's a gambling man. He likes to take a risk, take a chance. I'm gonna trust my luck. I'm gonna trust my skill, and I'm going to turn around and through the smoke fire a shot in the hopes that I hit him.
Make an attack -10.
So I also have lucky shot, so I can roll again and then take the higher of the two.
Jesus.
All right, 6. So that's gonna be 10.
Your shot doesn't seem to make contact with any flesh.
All right.
I don't know how else to describe that.
Just fired one into the
Ting.
smoke.
Yeah, you hear sparks like a second later.
Shit.
Slow blaster.
Kreedo, bursting through the smoke is ENEB, and he's just gonna try and shoulder tackle you, but he fails and just bounces off of you. So he's gonna fall on the ramp and start to roll down the ramp.
Okay.
That is his turn.
The worst part is he's now presenting himself to me, and I'm terrified to use a force power on somebody.
He puts armor right around his lungs.
Shit. This will keep me safe.
Definitely not using force grip, even though it's definitely the right move.
Is it?
To grab someone who's trying to run away?
I mean, I think pushing him back in and getting inside with him is better.
You want me to push him? I mean, I can do that. I just figured it'd be harder to keep him in a place where we can't see.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But I'm not grabbing him. That's not an option.
As sniper is what I'm concerned about.
True.
I would like to take aim at ENEB, and I would like to try to intimidate him.
Okay, well, how do you intimidate him?
While I take aim at him, I would like to say, "Stop where you are, or this is going to end badly for you."
Make a persuasion. I assume you're like pointing your gun at him.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna put, his one hand up, and he's not gonna let go of his gun, but he is gonna put his hand up like this. So he's got both his hands in the air, but one is still holding his gun.
Okay. Did that intimidate him?
Yeah.
-5 all to skill checks and -2 to attack. Then
Nice.
If he decides to attack. Until my next turn.
Sweet.
Oh, dude.
That's pretty sick.
Make yourself dark.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
I just had a
Yeah.
huge chunk of my back blown off.
You weren't using that, were you?
Not that Zakk, no. I know I walked out in the open. Would I be able to close the gap between me and them?
Yes.
Is where they are obscured enough by the fog to give me any cover, do I think?
No.
Brutal. So I'm going to try to get like underneath the ship, underneath the ramp, and duck down low and just collect myself for a second. And I am going to shout out, "Call off your shooter!" And I think, yeah, I am going to try to just make sure we have the upper hand on him, and I am going to force stun. So we'll say as I'm running over, I'm just going to give him a quick like, which is like a psychic shove. 17 against his fortitude defense, so I don't think that worked anyways.
Does your intimidation lower the defenses at all?
It just says -5 to skill checks and -2 to attack rolls.
So no, it will not pass his fortitude.
That's okay. I am going to hide underneath the ramp then.
Okay.
And back to my man, K-Sizzle.
At the top of the round,
Damn it, I keep forgetting.
you hear a shot above you, but it does seem to miss its target.
Ooh, nice.
And you are alerted to the location of the Hound. Yes, you look above you and to your right at the top of the starport. You see the Hound prone.
Damn it.
Damn it, name it.
We're in a kill box.
I am going to stand up and try to navigate my way through again.
Okay, full speed or half speed?
Half speed.
Okay. You will successfully not run into anything. You are still in the smoke though.
Okay.
But you are...
Can I trade my action for a movement?
Yeah.
All right, then I'm going to use my other one to get the rest of the way, I'm assuming.
You're at the top of the ramp. You can see outside and you can see these three.
Okay. And
Kind of beneath you.
I didn't do well last time, so I'm going to roll again on my battle strike to see if I can get better. That's a 6 plus 16, 22. That beats the second DC, which does now additional 2d6 of damage.
Yep.
Okay. And then I'm going to end my turn.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
The cast here at Nightfall Media is proud to present our Patreon, a place to create new experiences while exploring our past journeys.
With content like the Raincor's Pit, an after show where the cast breaks down the most recent episode, and an inside look to the cast outside of the show.
See the casts you love put on a show in other TTRPG systems. Listen to them as they play as scoundrel pirates in Pirateborg, or listen to them as classic adventurers in D&D 5e.
Furthermore, the cast has loads of ideas for your own TTRPGs at home. Try out one of Rob Hunter's fully written out characters, or visit Paden Castle's Vault of Magic Items.
A handful of shows for your viewing pleasure, and take-home goodies for your own TTRPG adventures. All of this for just $3.
Still hungry for more content? Join our Discord server where you can interact with other fans of the show, get notifications of when the cast streams, and updates on Nightfall Media directly from the cast. Hope to see you there.
Okay, I'm gonna start making my way towards the ramp. Am I gonna reach it this turn?
Yes.
Sick.
Wait.
Half speed or
Half
full
speed's very full speed. You already full speeded, right?
I haven't moved at all. I turned around and
half
shot.
speed or full speed.
I'm gonna do half. I don't really want to fall.
Okay.
Is that my turn?
Yep. Well, I mean, you can use an action to move again.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah, you'll get to the top of the ramp with everybody else.
All right, and then I'm guessing I can't do anything else now.
You could have a swift action.
How visible are we to the outside world? Can I say I had like tucked up against the wall?
Yeah,
or,
you
like,
can do that.
With a swift, am I able to switch my gun off of stun?
Yeah.
Sick.
Okay. So battle strike, it's not until the end of your next turn, it's just your next attack.
Oh,
Whenever
just my
that
next
happens.
attack.
Oh, shit.
Oh, so
That's
I have not done that.
Yeah,
No,
I mean, your
you
next
can.
attack goes. It's
Okay,
great.
just
Yeah.
upgrade it. Okay.
Yeah, like if you want to just run around for 5 turns on your 6th turn you make attack, it'll apply to that attack.
Do they
Does it have
combine?
duration?
No.
So yeah, you could just
It's
like
just your
wake
next
up and
attack.
battle strike.
First thing in the morning.
Do they combine or is it
You
just
can only
like a
benefit
replace
from
it?
once at a time.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Eneb's on the ground. He's a little spooked. Everybody's on top of him. He is going to shout, Hound, take another shot.
Oh, this guy's a dick.
Oh, wow.
He's going to try and bolster his ally.
I'm going to look at the Hound and make it my hunter's target. I'm going to taking aim at the Hound, and I'm going to shoot.
You do have a
yeah.
-5 to the attack because she is prone.
Damn.
Probably also has a little bit of cover, but screw it.
Wait. That's going to suck. That's a 17. So probably not.
That will not. Your shot goes above her out into the sky.
But I'm going to choose to dodge her instead of ENEB now.
Cool.
Yeah, it's probably a good call. I can vouch for that. So ENEB is still on the ground?
Yes.
Fucking yank his ass into the ship.
I'm torn between throwing him in the ship and trying to stun him. Can you break up your movement or you need a feat for that?
You have feet for that.
He's already knocked prone. Okay. So I am going to... God, this sucks. I am going to peek out and... Does anyone have eyes on her? And I am going to try to take a step out. I don't know if he can get attacks of opportunity on the ground. He probably can. He also has a gun in his hand. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to try to see how far I can get out from under the ramp and go up the ramp into the ship. I don't know though.
You'd be able to get a little bit into the ship.
Am I behind them?
Yes.
Can I still see ENEB?
Yes.
Then I am going to, again, ask them if anyone has eyes on the sniper or the Hound. Does anyone have eyes on her? And then I am going to reach out with my hand and try to drag ENEB up the ramp. And that will be, he's within 12 squares of me, I assume.
Yep.
Because I can't move that far. I'm not rolling great today. 22.
Against Fortitude?
Against Will.
Yes, you will pull him.
Okay. Should I technically, because I was debating using a force point, should I decide before I know if it's a success or not? Then I would have used a force point.
No, I mean, I don't make you guys do it on other attacks, so no.
Okay, then I would. Because I literally was about to say I was going to use a force point when you told me. So then I am going to... The damage is decided based on an object I'm throwing. I'm throwing him. So I am going to drag him.
Medium.
A medium. How far can I throw it though? So I can move him up to 6 squares. So I'm going to drag him 6 squares toward me along the ground. Cool. Actually, no, I'll lift him up and just pull him over and set him on the ground as close to us as we can get, trying to get him out of line of sight of the Hound, making she'll come down for her hubby.
Does anyone actually have eyes on her now?
I do.
You do?
I think he did. I don't think he moves.
You are going to see her move her rifle to the side. And then she's going to spend half her speed to stand up. And after a few seconds, her jetpack turns on. And she will fly backwards and disappear over the horizon.
Oh my God, we're like, okay.
So she got bolstered just to leave that man. That's cold.
She doesn't seem like the warm and cuddly type. She also saw lightsabers and might think that we're not going to kill him.
She flew
I'm gonna
away.
shut the door immediately.
She's gone.
Yeah.
Did you stay outside or did you go into the ship? Kreedo.
I thought
said
he
it.
was inside.
Well, I'm like on the
I think
ramp.
you're at the
Yeah.
bottom of the ramp, so.
Yeah.
I made it to the top.
You just get
Slides it.
squished with the ramp as it goes up.
I figured you'd just like slide down.
Yeah, probably.
That's so cool.
Well, I was gonna turn to them and say she's gone. She's gone. Is the ramp going up for some reason?
Yeah, he closed it.
How were you? Did you see how she left?
Yes, she flew away with the jetpack.
All right. I suggest we get out of here as soon as possible.
Was this smoky as fuck in here still?
It's starting to dissipate.
Okay.
I'm pointing a gun at ENEB just for continuity's sake.
What do we do with this one?
Have my saber to him.
Well, first things first, I think we should disarm him.
Yeah, I take his weapon, and then I search him for any other weapons or tricks or anything that he's got.
He's got 3 other blasters hidden on him. He also has 2 frag grenades and then several magazines.
Damn.
Okay, so 3 blasters, 2 frags.
And then
4, technically, because he had the...
I would like to use some of my 90 feet of rope to tie him up.
Cool.
Is the smoke dissipating at all, or is
Yeah.
it still? Okay, so we can start to kind of finally see.
I also love that it's just rope. It's not like it's
Oh yeah,
like,
it's nothing crazy. It's just rope.
It's not nano weave fiber or
Space
some
rope.
weird shit. It's just rope.
Goddamn good old rope.
He's still conscious, though.
Yeah.
So I guess I am going to, as you're tying him up, just come over to him. Where is she? Where is MAL'IA? I know you have her.
She's one dock over, taking off in another ship. Did you think she wouldn't have an escape route ready?
I'm gonna kick him and say, what's the destination?
I'm not telling you.
All right, I'm gonna kick him again, but harder, enough to cause damage.
Roll a d4.
Got a 1.
Add your strength.
1.
He will take 2 damage.
I'm assuming you guys have a way to keep in contact.
I'm not talking to you.
Okay.
I know one way to get information out of you.
You do find one other thing on him.
Oh,
It's a small cylinder with a red button at the top.
well, I got one way to find out, or I got one way to get information out of you. Long time ago, I was trying to get information out of a guy where my stolen cargo was. So I put him down in one of those smuggler hatches down there. And then I let the rats get at him. I'm gonna roll for intimidation now.
Cool.
6.
He looks to the floor and then his eyes lock with yours. There's nothing you can say or do to me that's going to make me betray my wife.
Can I follow?
Yeah,
Or follow the ship? Attempt to?
you can attempt to.
I want to take off.
Okay, you take off.
As he's taking off, we don't want you. We don't even want your wife. We're on opposite sides of this. But the bounty you have on that girl, it puts her in danger. And I need her back. I'm trying to protect her. I know you care about money, clearly, but you care about your wife. You can see her again. Tell me what you know.
You say that she's needed by you. She's also needed by House Nexus. And that's where we'll end it.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
You come from a house of Dark Jedi.
You've just finished chapter 18 of the Book of Daelen Gault. The Book of Daelen Gault stars Rob Hunter as Daelen Gault, Richard Caposell as Kinari, Justin Chapman as Kreedo, Paden Castle as Quroc, and myself, Zakk Saam, as the Galaxy Master. We'll be back in just 2 weeks with chapter 19. If you want to get ad-free episodes, exclusive content, and more, consider joining our subscription community at patreon.com/nightfall_podcast. And if you're already doom scrolling, follow us at Nightfall Media on Instagram and Twitter for access to full episodes, bonus content, and more. And if you're as loud as and opinionated as we are, consider dropping us a review to help boost this episode or spice up the group chat by sharing it with friends, family, or randos you want to be in on this. Star Wars Nightfall is a Nightfall Media production. For more information, check out nightfallmedia.io.
Green.
I don't know.
Oh.
You definitely didn't lose.
Oh,
I think it was one of us three.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
But we are Kinari. Oh, to cut him into pieces and feed him to his wife. I'm just kidding.
God.
Dark side point.
Thanks.
Surfing the web can be dangerous. Stay clear of the sharks with NordVPN.
Nord creates a virtual private network for your devices to connect to before connecting them to the internet. This encrypts your device's IP addresses so others out there can't find them.
Hiding your IP from others keeps others out of your private data and stops prying eyes from seeing what you're doing.
As someone who buys just about everything online, I use NordVPN to make sure what's in my cart is on my shopping list.
Service starts as low as $369 for their basic VPN, $469 for their Plus plan, which includes anti-malware protection, ad and tracker blocker, and a password manager with data breach scanner, then Ultimate for $669, which offers 1 terabyte of cloud storage, identity theft recovery benefit, cyber extortion, and everything Plus has to offer.
Before dropping in on the World Wide Web, choose to stay safe with NordVPN.
You can use the link in our show notes to get 70% off a 1-year subscription.